It's time for the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association 4A State Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Centennial Bank, NEA Baptist, First Community Bank, the U.S. Navy, Ritter Communications, St. Bernard's, Air Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank, the United States Air Force, and ASU Newport.
We join you here in Magnolia, Arkansas, on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena to continue the first round action at day 3, game 3 of the Class 4A state tournament as the Nashville Lady Scrappers take on the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks. Hello everybody, I'm Ethan Murphy, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Alex Gallion. Alex, it's going to be a fun one. We've already just seen a fantastic matchup between Pottsville and Nashville. What can we expect going into this one?
I'm going to be honest, Pea Ridge and Nashville, they got a lot to live up to from that last game we just witnessed. That might be game of the tournament. We've yet to see a game-winning shot in this state tournament. We just witnessed it. That was an incredible match and an incredible win for Pottsville. But now the Nashville Lady Scrappers are going to be in this one against Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge is a really, really solid team, but this Nashville team is just as good. You talk about number 44, I believe, Ava Bastarell, Carolina Dean, the coach's daughter. She's a really, really great shooter. But this Nashville team, they came up short against the Queen in the 4A4 Regional Championship. Barely losing that one. It was a really fun matchup, but the Queen was a better team that night. I expect this Nashville team to go deep into this playoff run, but you should never count out a team like Pea Ridge, Ethan.
Absolutely not. It's going to be a fun one to watch, and we're going to take a short break. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation, an expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
I said I'd never join. Thought living on a sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman track storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter. Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown or be the one who stops an attack. Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real million-dollar community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. This matchup is going to be a fun one. We saw the Nashville Scrappers in the 4A4 regional tournament beat the Arkadelphia Lady Badgers, a matchup we saw earlier today in the first game. Arkadelphia, a great team. Nashville able to beat them. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. We've also seen Pea Ridge with some massive wins as the season has gone on. The winner of this game will be playing the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats. And we've also seen, starting off the regional tournament, Pea Ridge, the matchup that got them here was against Clarksville. They beat them 51-43.
Yeah, that was a huge win over Clarksville. Clarksville, a team that is always so good. They were the better team that night over Clarksville. They would end up losing to Berryville, though, 50-47 in a hard-fought battle, but then they would come back and win the third-place game against Pottsville, 46-43. So basically barely getting by those two games there. You mentioned it, though, the winner of this matchup will play the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats. Pea Ridge, they come into this game third ranked in Class 4A1, and Nashville ranked second in Class 4A4. Obviously, I mentioned earlier, Nashville losing that championship regional game against the Queen. The Queen, an insane team. The Queen plays Clinton March 7th. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock, so that ought to be a fun matchup as well, but this ought to be a good one. Nashville's a really, really powerful team led by Coach Dean. His daughter, number 33, Carolina Dean's a really solid player. Number 44, Ava Bassarell, I mentioned her as well. Both really, really great players. They came up short, though, against the Queen. Just wasn't the better team that night for the regional championship in Monticello. So I'm interested to see how Nashville comes back in here to bounce back from that loss.
It's going to be exciting to see these two teams go head-to-head. This is going to be the last first-round game in the girls' bracket of the Class 4A state tournament. It's going to be exciting to see who can come out on top. It could be really anybody's game, and we're just going to see who can come out the stronger team and move on to the second round. With only this game and another boys game for the first round of action, we're going to see how these teams match up in the second. We're going to see the tip won by Pea Ridge. Down the floor is going to be number 33, Bailey Taylor. And we're going to see a mid-range to start off the match for the Lady Blackhawks from number 15, Jaslyn Dixon. We're going to see number 15 pull up for Pea Ridge. Dixon going to be on that. A kick out to number 4, Angel Watson for 3 on the left wing. A good start for the Lady Scrappers.
An insane start. Already 5-3. Back-to-back threes for both squads there.
We're going to see it tipped by one of the Lady Scrappers, number 24 down the lane. It will go out of bounds. Pea Ridge going to take the ball back. It's going to go to number 11, Mackenzie Stites. And it will be tipped by Watson. We're going to see another ball out of bounds. It's going to be off of the Scrappers this time. Parker on the pass in for the Lady Blackhawks. We're going to see a pause and play. Unclear what the reasoning is going to be, but an official at the scores table.
Ethan, I love Pea Ridge's jerseys. I love the red color with the stripes down the side, and it's saying the Ridge and Takes. That's an awesome looking jersey.
That is one part that doesn't get mentioned a lot in high school basketball, but the jerseys, obviously very flashy and a fun part of the game that adds to the atmosphere. And we'll see number 4, Parker, in the left corner for 3 to start off this game for Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge already up by 1 against the Lady Scrappers. Spin move, the ball will fall off the hands of number 24 and out of bounds. Stites down the floor for the Blackhawks. Trying to start off this game with a bang and gain an early lead. Parker from the same spot for 3. Her shot will fall.
This game already back and forth, Ethan. I can already tell you right now this is going to be a great game.
Absolutely. Kate Parker able to knock down that tray ball in the paint. We will see number 24. It's not going to fall for Nashville. A put up from Watson, and she will draw contact and go to the line. The foul will be charged against Jaslyn Dixon. Her first shot will fall from behind the free throw line. And she will go 2 for 2 on her free throws. Let's see, number 15. It's gonna be Dixon out on the right wing for 3. The shot not gonna fall, but a tussle for the ball in the paint. It'll be a jump ball call in favor of Pea Ridge. We'll see number 11, Mackenzie Stites on the pass in. It's gonna go to Dixon. Stites kick out at the top of the key, and the three-pointer will fall that time for number 21, Brooklyn Wynn.
How back and forth is this game so far, Ethan? I mean, both teams able to respond to each other so quick.
It's been a great perimeter showcase from Pea Ridge. We're gonna see number 11, Stites, down the floor. Parker over to Dixon. Another three-point attempt, and the shot will fall for Brooklyn Wynn. We're gonna see a timeout call. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about,
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. Nashville with the ball out of the timeout. We've seen a great three-point performance from Pea Ridge so far. We're going to see number 33, Dean. The shot will not fall. The putback from number 24. Nice putback that time. Nashville trying to answer Pea Ridge's three-point game. We're going to see it down to Parker in the left corner for the tray ball again. It will not fall. Dixon going to be fighting for it. We'll see the jump ball. It will be in favor of the Nashville Lady Scrappers. See Dean down the floor for Nashville. Over to Ava for 3, and it will not fall. Dixon on that rebound. Nashville trying to find their footing in the early game. We're going to see it to Stites. Stites way over to Parker. Dixon on the left wing for the tray ball. It will not fall. An O-board. Stites going to throw up a shot of her own. It's not going to fall that time either. It will go out of bounds. Nashville gaining possession. Pea Ridge is really a team that has come out with an intense pressure on the offense, intimidating the Lady Scrappers. Currently up by 6. We're going to see number 33 drive. That's Dean. The shot will not fall, but it's going to go in the hands of Stites. Stites, a pass way downtown. Trying to find an opening here for another shot attempt. It's going to go down in the paint. A kick out to Parker for another tray ball. It's going to just roll out of the rim. We'll see a foul called on that rebound. It's going to be against number 24, McKenna Ward, for Pea Ridge.
So far, Pete Ridge, they're really, I mean, their three-point game has just been on point so far for the Lady Blackhawks. I expect to see this the whole ball game.
We're going to see Dean up for Nashville. A pass down in the paint, and the mid-range will fall for Basilier. Stites down the floor, going to pass it down to Price. Nashville trying to come into the game with a lot of intense defense. Stite gonna drive, kick out to number 21 for three on the right wing. It will not fall. Kick out again. Dixon gonna be on the left wing for the tray ball. We saw them come into the game hot on the perimeter line, but as it's gone on, they haven't been able to knock them down quite as consistently. We'll see a mid-range that time. Shot will not go, but Dixon gonna get the steal for the Lady Blackhawks.
What a rip from Dixon that time. I mean, she just snatched it out of her hand. They'll still have a 4-point lead.
We'll see Stites at the top of the key. It's gonna miss off the front iron. A rebound from Price. Dixon with the mid-range. It will not fall that time. We're seeing P. Ridge stumble a little bit on their shooting ability, and there will be a right-hand finesse from number 24 for Nashville. And a timeout called. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena to kick off the third game of the day. We're going to see a 10-second violation charged against P. Ridge. The Lady Scrappers need to convert on this turnover. Only down by 2, not the end of the world, but they're trying to have a comeback here. It's gonna be to Basilier. Basilier kick out to Watson. Watson not gonna pop the tray ball on the left wing. With the handles is number 33 in the paint. It will not fall that time. A nice pickup from 24. A good finish that time from the Lady Scrappers. There will be contact drawn on number 30 against number 33, Dean. Let's see Parker back in the game. P. Ridge, a team known for their ability on the three-point line. We saw them come out of the game hot in that regard, but, you know, as it's gone on, they have not been able to knock them down quite like they were able to in the early game.
Nashville's brought a huge student section for this ball game.
Nice tip that time from number 33, Dean, but not going to be able to save it. There will be contact. Another foul called against the Lady Scrappers. It's going to be against Basilier. Kick out to Stites. Almost swiped that time, but we will see P. Ridge managing to keep possession of the ball. Trying to find a shot opening. Pressure is being applied, and Basilier going to steal it for the Lady Scrappers. Down to number 24, down to Watson. We're going to see it kicked out. Number 25, Hager, not going to be able to get it. Gets her own O-board and put back.
Yeah, great job from Hagler. She missed that original shot, but she was able to get her own rebound back for the putback, so we'll make it a 2-point game here.
We're going to see Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks trying to find a shot attempt. 2 seconds, Stites from way beyond the arc, and it will not fall. That's going to be the end of the first. Pea Ridge will lead 17-15 against the Lady Scrappers. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made day after day, because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School. Coming into the second quarter, both teams trying to ramp up the energy. It's been pretty close so far. We're going to see what both teams are going to be capable of in this second quarter. We'll see Stites, baseline drive, able to draw contact, takes a tough ball in the court, but gets right back up. Foul will be charged against Hager. Stites going to go up to the line here to shoot 2.
It'll be the first team foul for Nashville here in the second quarter.
We're going to see the Nashville Lady Scrappers down the floor. Stites not able to convert on those free throws, and a foul will be called. It's going to be against number 33. And we're going to see Dixon back out to Stites. We're going to see down the floor is number 33, Dean. Not going to be able to convert on the shot attempts, but number 15 able to get the putback. It's going to be McCarley.
Yeah, so 19-15 is the score here. Nashville with the lead.
We're going to see Watson check back into the game for the Lady Scrappers.
You know, Angel Watson, someone I remember very vividly for this Nashville Lady Scrapper squad. I mean, she's a tough, tough player. And she's also great at setting up her teammates as well.
It's what you really need on a good squad, you know, a lot of team chemistry. We're going to see a tray ball attempt from number 21 win. The shot will not fall. Pea Ridge, I think they've stumbled a lot on the three-point line as it's gone on. You know, they were really riding that high, able to knock a lot of shots down. But honestly, as this game has went on, it's been more in Nashville's favor, even though, you know, now they're currently leading.
Hagler, that was kind of a contested three there.
We're going to see him get the O-board, a put up from number 25, Hager. The shot will not fall. Pea Ridge going to be back, trying to get some more points on the board. Parker, we're going to see it out to Dixon. The shot will not fall. We'll see a way downtown for Nashville to number 24. There will be contact and a foul will be called.
We are really filling up the bracket here, Ethan. Almost all of these quarterfinal games have been set. Obviously, this is the last girls game you've mentioned for the first round. And then the next game we've got coming up is Camden Fairview and Ozark, the Hillbillies. That will also be the last first round game.
After that, we'll jump into the second round of action. I'm expecting that one to be even more jam-packed with competition than the first. The first has been an incredible showcase for so many different teams, whether win or lose. And it's going to be so competitive as this tournament keeps going.
Oh yeah, at 7 o'clock we got the Shiloh Christian Lady Saints and the Mills University, and then in our main event tonight at 8:30 we got Dardanelle and Morrilton.
We're going to see Stites down the floor for Pea Ridge. She'll drive, tries to get past Watson behind the back. Stites, kick out to number 21, Win. In the paint, we'll see a drive, but it will not fall. Lady Scrappers back on the prowl. Kick out to Watson, left corner for three, and that shot will fall for Watson.
Big time three for Watson, man. I mean, the energy in this arena is just insane right now. 24-15, they lead.
With that shot, Watson, you know, just shifted the momentum. It'll be tipped out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Lady Blackhawks. But Nashville running away with it a little bit. Only up by 9, but if you keep having turnovers, not being able to knock shots down as Pea Ridge has not done so far, you know, we'll see Nashville able to get a comeback. We haven't seen Pea Ridge score one bucket since this quarter has started. We'll see a tray ball attempt. It's not going to go that time. And it will roll out of bounds, be tipped out. It's going to stay with Pea Ridge.
The Ozark Hillbillies are here in Panther Arena. They're getting ready for their first round matchup against Camden Fairview.
We'll see Stites at the top of the key. They're trying to find a shot opening. They've got to. Be kicked out. Number 13, Price, almost loses her handle on it. Some good defensive pressure from the Lady Scrappers. It's going to be out to Stites. Stites going to have to lob it down in the paint, and it will go out of bounds. We'll see two players tumble. Both players going to get up, no injuries.
Big turnover there that time, so that's going to put Nashville back with the basketball here with 4:12 left to go, so another opportunity at another basket.
We're going to see it stolen by Parker. Parker going to pass it over to Price. We're going to see her pop the tray ball attempt on the right wing. It will not fall, and contact will be drawn on the rebound as Parker tries to get the putback for the Lady Blackhawks.
Yeah, so free throw shots coming up here for the Lady Blackhawks.
Possibly, we may see here the Blackhawks' first points of the quarter. And we will, as Parker gonna sink the first free throw. We'll see if she can go 2 for 2. The second shot will be no good. Only 1 point on the board this quarter for Pea Ridge. Going to see kick out to Watson. Watson not going to pop the tray ball and decides to drive. Throws up the mid-range. It will not connect. A rebound from number 24, Ward. Will be down to Win. Stites. Everybody on Pea Ridge trying to make something happen here. They came into the game with a lot of energy. Parker gonna be no good off the front iron. Stites with the O board. Another kick out. We'll see Wynn for three. The shot will fall. That is exactly what Pea Ridge needed.
Get another big three for Pea Ridge there as they go into a timeout.
You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association 4A State Basketball Tournament.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
A Ritter Go-Getter gets everything done, and Ritter Gig Internet can handle a ton. You'll create art for the whole world to see, find new ways to support all your teams, and arrange new arrangements for arranging your screens. You'll game, you'll stream, you'll bike till you can't. Create filtered water for you and your plants, or watch video instructions for hemming your pants. With Ritter Internet, look at all you'll accomplish. Connect all your devices and, schmabomplish? With Wi-Fi this fast, there can be none better. So get in touch and be a Ritter Go-Getter.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. The Lady Scrappers currently up by 5 points. We're going to see it thrown down to number 24. And the shot will not fall that time. Pea Ridge trying to make something happen here. This game determines who will play the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats tomorrow. And we're gonna see Price with the tray ball in the left corner for three.
I mean, it kind of seemed like she was on an island all by herself there, so great three-point shot for her.
Watson gonna be on the kick out. The shot attempt will be no good. Pea Ridge bringing it back here in the second quarter. We saw them in the first 3 minutes not able to get a single shot to fall. Now they sit here only down by 2 against Nashville.
Jump ball.
It's gonna stay with the Lady Blackhawks. They've got to knock a shot down. If they're able to get a three-pointer here, this would be massive for Pea Ridge.
I mean, yeah, they would take the lead at this point in the game, which would be massive, especially as they go into the second half.
We're gonna see Dixon out to Stites. Stites trying to make something happen, will pop the mid-range, throws it up off the back glass, and the shot will not fall. Interesting shot there from Stites, did not jump. But Pea Ridge gonna keep possession of the ball. On the pass in will be Price. Stites. Kick out to Wynn for three. It will not fall. A rebound that time from Dean. Dean attempts to throw it up, but we're gonna see Wynn with the block.
And Dean's shot was rejected that time. Great job defensively for Pea Ridge. They still have a chance to either tie or take the lead here.
Stites at the top of the key. Kick out. Nobody's gonna take the perimeter shot. It's gonna go off the hands of Price and out of bounds. Just got past her a little bit. She couldn't get a handle on it. But especially when you're playing a team like Nashville, that little turnover could lead to a massive lead and shift in momentum for the Lady Scrappers.
Oh, for sure. Nashville right here with only 1:20 left to go in the first half. They need a good bucket right here. Be able to try to extend that lead at least by 4 or even 5.
We're gonna see it passed out, but it will be intercepted by Brooklyn Wynn.
Yeah, costly turnover once again. I mean, they had another opportunity to get another bucket there. So Lady Blackhawks will have it back here.
Dixon at the top of the key, trying to find someone to give it over to. It's gonna be Price for the left wing three. It will not fall. Dean gonna be on that rebound. Passes it down to number 24 with the left hand finesse. Shot will not fall, it rolls out of bounds. back to P. Ridge.
Not the greatest layup attempt. You know, she was going pretty fast. When she was transitioning back in offense, she filled her lane completely correctly. Just kind of, I think, a little bit too fast, especially when she was going up for that layup.
See the pass in from Dixon. It's going to go to Stites. We're going to see 5 seconds separate the shot clock from the game clock, and it will be stolen by number 44, Basilier, for the easy finish off the back glass.
Great finish from her.
Parker back to Stites. Stites. Parker in the left wing for the tray ball. It's going to be short, a fight in the paint, and it will be a jump ball call in favor of the Lady Scrappers. It has been a neck-and-neck matchup so far. Only 4 points separates the score.
Yeah, it's a close game. When you got 12 seconds left on the clock, a 4-point ball game, Nashville, they actually have the opportunity to extend their lead going into halftime.
With 12 seconds left, Nashville likely to have the last possession of the first half. Just trying to put something up, like you said, extend their lead, make sure they're good to go coming into the second half, and the tray ball will not fall for Basilier. That is going to be the end of the half. Nashville leads 26-22. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
If you grew up playing basketball in this state, you recognize their names. Isaiah Joe, Bobby Portis, Malik Monk. They may be playing in the association now, but they got their start here. You want to find out who the next Shakina Strickland, Kristen Williams, or Austin Reeves is? Just tune in starting March 13th, and it runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on to myarpbs.org/sports.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with right fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get right fiber.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
Attention sports enthusiasts, get ready to be amazed by Summerwood Sports Complex, the new state-of-the-art facility in Bryant. Our facility offers up to 4 courts spread across 2 spacious gyms, conveniently located off Interstate 30 in Bryant. Whether you're a team seeking tournament glory or an individual looking to elevate your skills, Summerwood Sports has got you covered. Discover more about our cutting-edge facility and check availability at summerwoodsports.com.
We welcome you back inside of Panther Arena on the campus of Magnolia High School to continue first round action at the Class 4A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament. Alex, you've got some stats for us.
I mean, there's not a whole lot that I can give, but when you talk about Nashville, talk about number 24 exactly, number 24 for Nashville Sniper. She's got 8 points so far, the second most, kind of tied most for Nashville. Then you talk about Angel Watson, the 5'7" guard. I believe she's a junior this year, or sophomore this year. She's dropped 8 points, 8 points tonight so far. For Nashville, move over to P Ridge, number 21, Brooklyn Wynn. She's dropped 9 points tonight, number 15. Dixon and including Anna Price, both with 3-pointers, both with 3 points tonight. Nashville leads the Lady Blackhawks 26-22 here as we head into the second half, Ethan.
P Ridge, they've had a lot of good shot opportunities, just have not been able to convert and knock it down and turn it into points. Only down by 4, not an impossible deficit to, fight against, but it's going to be tough because Nashville has been applying pressure all matchup so far. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day, because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation, an expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
I said I'd never join. Thought living on sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. It is the third game of day 3 of the Class 4A state tournament.
Ethan, I've got to mention something. We witnessed the Pottsville game winner over Nashville. J.C. Jones was the one that hit that game-winning shot. J.C. Jones, after dropping 35 points in the game that we just saw before this one, he has officially joined the 1,000th point club for Pottsville High School. Congratulations to J.C. Jones. He'll move on to play Mills University. It'll be a tough one, but after dropping 35 points, he will officially have 1,000 points in his high school career.
That's going to be a crazy matchup, Pottsville and Mills. I'm sure a lot of people have Mills on that night, but you know, never rule out an underdog. Underdog stories happen all the time, as we've seen thus far with Easton beating Forest City, and there's no reason why it couldn't happen to another big 4A contender sometime later in this tournament. We could see it from anybody. You never know who's going to come into a game ready to play and who's going to come into a game and stumble a little bit. It's exciting to see which teams can progress past the first round and even farther down the line in this tournament.
Now, we've got a close game here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, Nashville 26, Pea Ridge 22. This is anyone's game. The winner will play the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats.
On the pass in for Pea Ridge, we're going to see Kate Parker to start out the third quarter. It's going to be to Stites. Stites, a great player for Pea Ridge. Kick out to Dixon. Trying to find an opening. Nashville trying to continue their lead and apply a lot of tough pressure. Stites on the right wing. Back over to Dixon. They're taking this first possession a little bit slower than I was expecting, but they're trying to get some points on the board. It will be tipped out of bounds by number 15, McCauley, for the Nashville Lady Scrappers. We'll see it passed out. Dean almost able to take it. A massive three-pointer from Stites, almost able to sink it. That would have been an insane pull-up if she managed to get it. Stites right back with the steal. Stites over to Dixon on the left wing for three. It's not gonna fall. We're gonna see Watson on that rebound. It's gonna be a foul on number 24, McKenna Ward. We'll see Nashville down the floor now. We're gonna see Dean at the tail end of the logo. The kick out to number 15, McCauley. The shot will not fall. Watson gonna be able to get the offensive rebound. And another offensive rebound for Watson.
I can't believe Watson was able to get her own rebound after shooting the three. Especially for her size and having a battle in the paint to get that offensive rebound. Unbelievable play.
It's going to be a jump ball call in favor of Nashville. Dean going to put a shot up off the back glass, and it will fall. Dean, an aggressive player that we've seen managing to maintain pressure over the Lady Blackhawks the entire way through. Right corner is Dixon. Kick out to Stites. And we're going to see a block from Dean. Stites able to pick it back up and draw contact. This is a similar story to what we saw coming into the second quarter. Pea Ridge hasn't scored yet. Nashville putting up some buckets here in the third. But as we saw in that quarter, Pea Ridge able to bring it back before the second quarter ended. It's going to be kicked way out to Dixon at the top of the key. Over to Parker. Some good ball movement, trying to find that perimeter shot. Stites gonna decide to drive, throws up a shot in the paint, and it will not fall. We're gonna see a turnover here. We're gonna see Dean pull up for the mid-range. She'll sink it.
Great mid-range shot from Carolina Dean. I mean, she's so well at doing that. She gets a nice basket that time.
Pea Ridge gonna call a timeout. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. We have another close one. It's going to be game 3 of day 3 of the 4A state tournament. Nashville currently leads by 8 points, but Pea Ridge back with the ball in their court, trying to score and regain the lead they had in the early game. Stites attempting to kick it out, but will be intercepted. Stites gonna find the ball yet again, try to save it.
Great hustle effort that time. I mean, it's going to go out on Pea Ridge, but I mean, you love to see the effort like that. I mean, not giving up after the play ends.
Basilier is going to be on the pass in, but Stites, she has been all over the floor for Pea Ridge tonight. It's been a crazy matchup so far. Watson going to be no good on her shot attempt. We're going to see Dixon back down for the Lady Blackhawks. Going to attempt to throw it to Parker, but it will be picked back up by Stites. Stites with the handles. Step back from Wynn. Not going to take the shot. They've got to make some shots here. In the right corner for 3 is going to be Dixon. They could have really used that tray ball. Number 14, Basilier down the floor for Pea Ridge, not gonna fall. Stites back down the floor for Pea Ridge. Euro step in the paint and will draw contact despite not getting the shot to fall.
Wild finish at the rim there. I mean, at least she was able to get contact, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Blackhawks, but still kind of a wild layup, if you ask me.
She's just been a really aggressive player. We've seen her put up some points for Pea Ridge, but hasn't been, I'm sure, what she was expecting. But defensively, she has been all over the floor against the Nashville Lady Scrappers, able to pick the ball back up, get a lot of steals. It's been a good night for her. That's going to be Pea Ridge's first point of the quarter with that free throw. The exact same story we saw in the second, with Pea Ridge going about halfway through without a shot made. And we'll see if they can continue and bring it back. On the pass in is going to be Basilier. It's going to go, we're going to see a drive from number 24, rebound from Ward, and she will draw contact. Number 15, McCauley, gonna get a foul charge to her. Only 1 point made for Pea Ridge. Stites down the floor, trying to make something happen for the Blackhawks. And we're gonna see another foul call. This time it's gonna be on Watson. We're going to see a pass incoming from Price. Kick out to Stites. Dixon will drive, hop step. The shot will not connect. It's going to end up back in the Lady Scrappers' hands. 7-point score difference. Number 24 for Nashville, not going to be able to get the shot to fall, but will draw contact. And she'll be good on her first free throw attempt. Putting up even more shots for Nashville, extending their lead, and the second one will not fall that time. A rebound from Ward. We'll see a massive defensive press from the Lady Scrappers. It's going to be Price. Some good ball movement from way beyond the arc is going to be Wynn. The shot not going to fall that time for P. Ridge. We're going to see another foul as number 24 for the Lady Scrappers attempts to drive. On the pass-in will be number 44, Basilier, for the Lady Scrappers. We're going to see a pass out to 24 on the right wing. Basilier back with the shot in the paint. A nice fadeaway from Basilier.
Basilier is such a well-rounded player. I mean, she's great in the post. She can shoot the tray ball if she needs to. And a great overall teammate, something I've noticed a lot in the 4A4 regional tournament. So she's doing a great job tonight so far.
We're going to see it way over to Wynn. Almost loses her handle on the ball, but they're able to recover it. Pass over to Dixon. Dixon will drive, kick out to Price on the left wing for three. It's not going to fall. Basilier on another rebound. We're going to see a left-hand finesse that time from number 24 in the paint. A nice finish.
Great finish from her, man. I mean, she's so well at that. You know, she knows how to get inside, create some space too, be able to drive to the basket and get a nice bucket.
Kick out to Dixon. Dixon going to lose her handle on it. It will be swiped by number 24. A tussle for the ball. Pass out to number 10.
Yeah, it's a jump ball.
Some great hustle there from the Lady Scrappers. It will stay with P. Ridge, but great hustle from both teams so far. Even though P. Ridge is currently down by 12, both teams able to apply a lot of pressure to the other. We're going to see a kick out. Ward going to be on that tray ball attempt, so the shot will not fall again. We've seen such a scoring drought this quarter from P. Ridge. Only 1 point made since half. They're trying to apply pressure, but if they cannot manage to knock some shots down, they have no shot of coming out of tonight with a win. And another put up from the Lady Scrappers. It's going to be number 1, Olivia Kitchens.
Good job from Kitchens to be able to finish inside like that.
Price on the left wing. They've got to make some shots fall here. Kick out to Ward. Ward with a baseline drive. Throws a shot attempt up in the paint. It will not fall again for Nashville.
She almost got that one to fall, but just kind of unlucky on that play.
Kitchens kick out, baseline drive from number 24. A nice jumper there. It's just going to roll out of the rim. Stites going to drive the ball. Kick out to number 4. The shot will not fall in the left wing for Parker.
I thought Parker might have got that lucky bounce when it hits the rim and goes right in, but not getting the lucky bounce on that one with 1:10 left to go. Nashville leads Pea Ridge 37-23, so it's a big lead for the Scrappers here.
Basilier going to be on the pass in with just above a minute to play in the third. Pea Ridge has got to make something happen. It feels like all their energy depleted after the first quarter. We saw them come into the game ready to play, ready to go, prepared for the competition ahead. But as this matchup has gone on, we have not seen them nearly at all from what we once saw. Basilier going to be good off the back glass that time. Stites, pass down in the paint. The shot will fall that time for number 44, Allie Blads.
Good job from Blads, though. I mean, she'll finally gain a bucket for her team, a bucket that they've been needing for a minute now.
We'll see Basilier for the tray ball attempt. It will not fall. A right-hand finesse that time from number 24.
Good job to clean up from under the post there and be able to get another bucket for the Nashville Scrappers.
It seems like every single time that Pea Ridge starts to pick it up a little bit, we see Nashville answer right back. As Stites drives, she will pick up contact. There will be a foul called.
This is a special Nashville team. A highly ranked team. They were highly ranked going into this 4A state tournament. Trying to prove a lot of people right. Try to prove the media right as well.
Stites, first free throw attempt going to be no good off the front iron. She's going to go up for her second, and the shot will fall that time. They're going to be down by 15 points. They've got a lot of room to make up for, but they have a possibility of it. Half-court lob from number 24 to send it out of the third quarter. Nashville leads 41-26. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
I said I'd never join. Thought living on a sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. Game 3. Day 3 of the Class 4A state tournament. It's been a fun one. Pea Ridge gonna have the exact same score that Nashville had going into the half. Pea Ridge gonna have to get something to fall here if they want to come out the winner of this contest. We'll see a handoff to Dean. Driving will be number 15, McCauley. Down the floor is Stites. Stites, player that we've seen all night, able to perform for this Pea Ridge team. Not able to get a lot of shots to fall, but the defensive pressure. Parker for the tray ball in the left wing. An O-board, but it will be stolen that time by Kitchens. It'll be a jump ball. Pea Ridge gonna keep possession. Stites gonna be on the pass in. Gonna kick it out to win. At the top of the key is Dixon. Did not take the tray ball attempt, but we will see it that time from Allie Blads.
I think Blads was looking for a foul.
Passes it down to Dean, and she will get the nice finish down the lane in the paint.
And Nashville's really starting to take this one over. Nashville's such a solid team.
Stites gonna throw up a shot attempt. It will not fall. We're gonna see Blads back on the shot attempt and the putback. A nice putback from Blads. We'll see a pass over to number 25 for Nashville. And we're gonna see Watson. An interesting shot from Watson. She puts the ball up with one hand. Then we're gonna be another O-board. The shot clock will reset. Dean on the pass out. That would have been a great time for Peerage to swipe the ball in a fast break, possibly get some more points on the board.
You called it there, she poked it free.
We're gonna see a pass down to Watson in the paint. There's a shot attempt up, and one counted for Angel Watson. A nice maneuver there from her, able to draw contact and get the shot attempt up as she laughs behind the free throw line.
Yeah, Watson, such a tough player, man. She was able to get inside like that, get the and one. So a nice bucket for the Nashville Lady Scrappers. She looks to try to convert at the line for a three-point play.
With 6 minutes even, Nashville now going to be up by 20 against the Blackhawks. Ready to play tomorrow against the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats. That's going to be a fun matchup.
Yeah, a 20-point lead for Nashville here.
We'll see Wynn pass over to Parker. Some good ball movement from the Lady Blackhawks, trying to find an opening. Ward, pass out to Wynn for the tray ball. It will not fall that time. Dean at the top of the key for Nashville. We're going to see her draw contact. A foul will be called. Foul will be charged on Stites. Stites, an aggressive player that has managed to not have that many fouls called against her, even going into the fourth. She only has 2. We're going to see number 1, Kitchens, in the right corner for 3. The shot is not going to fall. Parker, pass over to Price. Price for the tray ball in the left corner. Shot is not going to go. Dean, pass down to Watson. Both teams trying to make something happen here. Nashville trying to extend their lead, come out with the win by even more. Pea Ridge trying to come back in this matchup. We'll see a jump ball call.
Possession goes to the Scrapperettes.
Nashville gonna get possession of the ball. We'll see another foul that time, charged to Kate Parker.
Still a 20-point lead for the Lady Scrappers.
We'll see Dean on the right wing. They're trying to find an opening. Really excited to see whichever team comes out of this to play Brooklyn tomorrow. You know, see how far one of these teams can get as they progress.
Yeah, playing Brooklyn, that's going to be a huge matchup for any one of these teams, even if it is Nashville that pulls out this win tonight. But that'll be a tough matchup for Brooklyn, if you ask me.
We're going to see Parker on the right wing for 3. It will not fall. Another shot attempt from Price. We're going to see contact drawn.
Number 11, Mackenzie Stites, their third personal, 4th team foul.
We're going to see a stop and play. Unsure what is happening. It's going to be substitutions. Number 10, Kennedy, going to be in the game for Nashville. Nashville trying to extend their lead. We have not seen a team score in a hot minute, and Nashville still currently up by 20.
Yeah, 20-point lead at this point in the ball game with less than 4 to go. It's going to be near impossible to come back here, but I think we've seen crazier in this sport.
If we see, you know, some crazy pull-ups, some good attempts, it's a possibility, but
they could just start shooting threes, and you know, if they start connecting anything, I mean, a comeback could be possible. But with the time rolling out, it's getting even harder by the second.
It's just been a tough matchup for Pea Ridge. They've only scored 6 points since the half.
Yeah, it's kind of been a struggle for them.
Not going to be able to convert on that 3-point attempt. Another O board with just above 3 minutes to play. Stites throwing something up, and we're going to see a left-hand finesse from Mackenzie Stites. A nice finish. Maybe, you know, changing the momentum in Pea Ridge's favor. They have a lot of room to make up, but it's possible. We're going to see the Lady Scrappers able to draw contact.
24, McKenna Ward. That's her 4th personal foul. 15th foul.
15th foul, so seems to be Nashville will head into the bonus here.
Olivia Kitchens going to be behind the free throw line to shoot 2. Should be no good on her first. Another stop and play. We could see Pea Ridge possibly come back. It's going to take a lot, but if there's a big play, you never know what can happen. Kitchens going to be good on her 2nd free throw attempt. Nashville still trying to extend that lead against Pea Ridge.
We'll make it a 19-point lead at this point. I don't see a comeback happening at all, if I'm being real honest.
We'll see Kate Parker kick out to Dixon in the right wing for 3. Shot's not going to fall that time either. Pea Ridge has just been struggling.
Close from connecting with that one. Colley.
Kitchens kick out to number 14, Kiana Stewart. Kitchens pass out in the right corner. It's going to be number 10, Kennedy. Shot will not fall, rolls out of bounds. Pea Ridge back with the ball in their possession.
The in-house announcer requesting one of the teams to come to the scores table. Got Ozark and Camden Fairview up next. Is it game 18? I don't even know at this point.
I believe this is going to be game number 15 for us, Alex, on the call for the Class 4A state tournament.
31 for me in 2 weeks.
And then even later in the night, we're going to see a contest between the Mills Lady Comets and the Shiloh Christian Lady Saints. That one is going to be an intense matchup, so stay tuned for that.
And you got Dardanelle and Morrilton at 8:30. That will end off day 3 of this tournament.
Xavier Lunsford, you know, you got Creed Vega on that team, and Chayton. Bunch of great players. Morrilton, you know, you got Ty Wright, Isaiah Templeton. With 1:30 even left to play, we see Nashville currently up by 19 points. And it will be stolen by Stites. A fast break, spin move, throws up a shot attempt, and it will not fall. He's able to draw contact, though.
Almost So close from getting that one to fall. How impressive.
Stite's going to go to the line here to shoot 2. It's been an intense matchup so far. An exciting one. Stite's going to be good on her first.
I'm excited to see Nashville and Brooklyn tomorrow. That's going to be a fun one on the 7th. That game will take place at 7 o'clock, so that'll be the semi-main event tomorrow.
Time is just winding down for Pea Ridge, you know. Down by 18 points in the 4th with just above a minute left to play, you know. It's a tough one. We're going to see Stewart get a shot off the back glass that time. Stite's going to throw up another attempt in the paint. I will say, although Pea Ridge has stumbled all matchup long, Mackenzie Stites has definitely been the standout player for me. She is always driving to the basket, trying to get those fast breaks, applying tremendous pressure on Nashville, trying to put shot attempts up. You know, she's just been all over the place for Pea Ridge in the best of ways, and I think, you know, she should be very proud.
Completely agree. And, you know, this Pea Ridge team, they're good. Just not going to be the ones that beat Nashville tonight. Nashville also an extremely well-coached team.
We're going to see a substitution timeout. Nashville back with the ball.
The Hillbillies and the Cardinals are up next. I'm really interested to see how that game will play out for either Ozark or Camden Fairview.
You saw Camden Fairview play in the 4A4 regional tournament last week. You know, what can we expect?
Yeah, lost a hard-fought game to Magnolia in the regional championship. Magnolia they were just the better team in that game. So I'm interested to see how they'll have to compete against Ozark, a team that's obviously not in their conference. So that ought to be a fun one. That one's going to be next.
Ozark was a team, you know, I don't think a lot of people expected to make it to this tournament. They're kind of the underdog, but it could be a very fun one to see how they match up against the Camden Fairview Cardinals. I think, you know, honestly, it's a lot more toe-to-toe than people think. A lot of people think Camden Fairview is going to run away with it, but honestly, I think Ozark could contest that.
Possibly, yes. It's going to be very interesting to see.
Did an interview with Cooper Dewar on that team. Great guy, and it's going to be very exciting to see how he comes into the matchup with the Ozark Hillbillies. We'll see a pass in here from the Nashville Lady Scrappers. And the clock will be done. That is going to be the end of the matchup. Nashville wins 51 to Pea Ridge's 36. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
If you grew up playing basketball in this state, you recognize their names. Isaiah Joe, Bobby Portis, Malik Monk. They may be playing in the association now, but they got their start here. You want to find out who the next Shakina Strickland, Kristen Williams, or Austin Reeves is? Just tune in starting March 13th, and it runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on to myarpbs.org/sports.
We welcome you back here to the campus of Magnolia High School inside of Panther Arena. Alex, any final thoughts before we let you go?
It's a huge win. It's a huge win for Nashville over Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge was a really solid team. They're just not going to be the better team tonight. Nashville, obviously they dominated in the 4A4 regional. We saw that here on YouTube. They ended up losing, obviously, to DeQueen, as we mentioned before, but that momentum, I think that game was good for them. Even though they lost, I think it was a good play for them. They come here tonight in Magnolia, Arkansas. They pull out the win in the first round over the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks. So now they will move on to play the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats, the 4A4, or the 4A2, excuse me, regional champions over in that, that regional tournament was over in Highland. So you got basically the second-ranked team in 4A4 versus the number 1 ranked team in 4A2.
It was a very intense matchup. It was a fun one to cover. Pea Ridge not going to be able to take that one. Nashville going to come out the winner with a final score of 51-33. We'll be right back with Ozark and Camden Fairview. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association State Basketball Tournament.